Motivation is the invisible fuel that drives human beings toward their goals, dreams, and aspirations. It is the inner spark that pushes us to rise from bed in the morning, chase our ambitions, and overcome obstacles. Without motivation, even the most talented individual can remain stagnant, while with it, ordinary people can achieve extraordinary feats. But here's the truth. Motivation is not something we can rely on to always be present. It ebbs and flows, much like the tide. There are days when you wake up brimming with energy, ready to conquer the world, and other days when even getting started feels like climbing a mountain. The secret lies in understanding motivation, cultivating it, and building habits that sustain it, even when the initial excitement fades. A lack of motivation can lead to missed opportunities, unfulfilled potential, and a life of regrets. It can trap you in a cycle of mediocrity where you settle for less than you deserve. But with the right mindset and habits, you can tap into the power of motivation and propel yourself toward greatness. Are you ready to unlock your full potential and make your dreams a reality? Let's dive in. We can divide motivation into two types: extrinsic and intrinsic. Extrinsic motivation comes from outside factors such as money, recognition, praise, or rewards. It is a great starting point, especially when dealing with difficult tasks. Think of it as the carrot at the end of the stick. This type of motivation is useful when you need a push, but it's not sustainable in the long run. Once the reward is gone, so is the drive. On the other hand, intrinsic motivation stems from within. It is fueled by personal passion, curiosity, or a deep sense of purpose. Imagine the joy of solving a puzzle, the thrill of learning a new skill, or the satisfaction of helping others. These activities are inherently rewarding. And motivation doesn't come from external factors, but rather from the activity itself. To truly harness the power of motivation, it's important to find activities that naturally motivate you. For instance, if you find writing dull and only do it because your teacher assigned it, you'll likely struggle with motivation. However, if you discover a passion for writing, treating it as an outlet for creativity, you'll find it more intrinsically motivating. One of the strongest forms of motivation arises when these two types converge. You are intrinsically motivated by the journey, but external factors and recognition also play a role. For example, you might love playing tennis for personal enjoyment, but also find it motivating when you win matches and receive trophies. Your why fuels your resilience and determines your level of commitment. People with a strong why are more likely to persevere through challenges and setbacks. When facing difficulties, they remember their purpose, which helps them bounce back quickly. In contrast, those with a weak why are easily discouraged, often giving up when things get tough. A compelling why serves as your guiding star, making it easier to navigate through the darkness of self-doubt and fear. As Simon Sinek famously said, "People don't buy what you do. They buy why you do it." But at the core of every human being is a caring, deeply altruistic, highly empathetic creature who just wants to do the right thing. By combining a compelling why with your goals, you create a powerful force that propels you forward. Extrinsic and intrinsic motivation combined. When setting goals, it's essential to think about both the immediate steps and the bigger picture. Let's break it down with an example. Imagine you want to become a novelist. That's your overarching goal. Now, breaking it down into smaller steps makes it more manageable. You could start by reading books in your favorite genre, taking a creative writing course, joining a writing group, or committing to write a certain number of words each day. Each of these smaller goals contributes to your larger dream. The key is to find motivation in the journey. If you love reading, immerse yourself in the books you enjoy. If you thrive in groups, find a supportive writing community. And if discipline is your strength, challenge yourself with daily word counts. In today's world, distractions are abundant, making focus a precious commodity. But your ability to concentrate is directly related to your productivity. The better you focus, the more you can accomplish. To sharpen your focus, try these tips. Minimize distractions by silencing your phone, turning off background apps, and working in a dedicated workspace. Practice mindfulness and meditation to train your brain to stay present and minimize mind wandering. Take breaks to refresh your mind. Short breaks can help you return to your work feeling rejuvenated and focused. Remember that progress often happens in small increments. Stay persistent and celebrate small victories along the way. It's easy to get stuck in a cycle of procrastination and complacency, especially when motivation is low. Here are a few strategies to prevent stagnation. Prioritize tasks based on importance and urgency. Create a schedule or to-do list to stay organized and on track. Break down large projects into smaller tasks to avoid feeling overwhelmed. Use the Pomodoro technique or other time management methods to maintain productivity. Remember, even small, consistent steps can lead to significant progress over time. Sometimes, even with the best efforts, achieving a goal is not possible. When you experience setbacks, it's important to learn from them and adapt your approach. Analyze the reasons for the setback. Ask yourself questions like, what went wrong? Could I have done anything differently? And what can I learn from this experience? Adjust your plan accordingly. Revise your goals or strategies based on the insights you gain from the setback. Don't be afraid to experiment and try new things. The journey towards success is rarely linear. Sometimes it requires trying different paths until you find the right one. To keep moving forward, maintaining motivation consistently is a challenge. Here are some ways to boost and sustain your motivation levels. Reflect on your progress regularly. Take the time to appreciate how far you've come and celebrate your accomplishments, no matter how small they seem. This practice reinforces the value of your efforts and inspires you to keep going. Visualize your success. Take a few moments each day to vividly imagine yourself achieving your goals. Visualization helps you stay focused and motivated by providing a clear mental picture of what you want to attain. Foster a supportive network. Surround yourself with positive and encouraging friends, family members, or mentors who believe in you and your abilities. Their support can be a constant source of motivation when times get tough. Embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. Instead of fearing setbacks, view them as valuable lessons and stepping stones towards your ultimate success. This mindset shift can help you stay motivated and resilient in the face of adversity. Think about someone you admire, an individual whose accomplishments and dedication inspire you. What makes this person admirable? Is it their determination, resilience, or unwavering pursuit of excellence? By studying their journey and applying their lessons to your own life, you can gain insights into how to stay motivated and achieve your goals. As we reflect on the profound impact of motivation, let's turn our attention to the importance of intrinsic motivation. Tapped into this internal drive, you'll find a wellspring of motivation that propels you forward regardless of external circumstances. Nurturing your intrinsic motivation is vital for long-term success and fulfillment. It means finding joy and satisfaction in the process itself rather than solely relying on external rewards. By embracing challenges, seeking continuous improvement, and celebrating small wins along the way, you can foster a deep sense of fulfillment and motivation that will carry you through life's journey. One way to cultivate intrinsic motivation is by aligning your actions with your values and passions. When you engage in activities that are personally meaningful to you, you naturally find a deeper sense of purpose and drive. Whether it's volunteering for a cause you care about, pursuing a hobby that brings you joy, or spending time with loved ones, these experiences can fuel your intrinsic motivation by tapping into what truly matters to you. Another key aspect of nurturing intrinsic motivation is setting goals that are challenging yet achievable. When you set realistic and ambitious goals that stretch your capabilities, you engage in a process called goal-oriented learning. This involves actively seeking out information, skills, and experiences that enable you to reach those goals. This approach fosters a sense of growth and mastery, leading to increased intrinsic motivation. Intrinsic motivation is the driving force that propels us towards personal and professional fulfillment. By aligning our actions with our values, passions, and growth aspirations, we can tap into this powerful source of motivation and navigate life's challenges with enthusiasm and purpose. In the pursuit of success, it's crucial to remember that motivation is not a destination, but a lifelong journey. By cultivating intrinsic motivation, aligning our goals with our values, embracing challenges, and continuously growing, we can fuel our journey toward fulfilling lives. It's not about reaching a finish line, but about embracing a path filled with purpose, challenges, and triumphs. Remember, every step you take, every obstacle you overcome, and every milestone you achieve contributes to your personal growth and success. Stay curious, keep learning, and never stop believing in your ability to achieve your dreams. Stay motivated, keep learning, and never stop chasing your dreams. Thank you for watching.